Hi beautiful people, thank you for tuning in. My name is Lucy and today we are going to talk about the Birch Polypore. Check this out, what a good size, and it's nice, white and sort of spongy. You can see my sort of fingers printed there. I came back from my travels and I was looking for mushrooms in wonderful park. But guess what? This year it's really bad for mushrooms. I find so far a couple of chicken of the woods. If you don't know what it looks like, you can check my video above. Then I just find 3 bullets, so it's really small number, and they were also tiny. And what else? Blackening polypore, and we are done, ladies and gents. So far it's been bad. But today I find so many birch polypores. You should never take from the nature more than you need to. Today I find so many birch polypores, so I took quite a few. And let me read something for you about this. So I've got this wonderful book. It's from Wild Food UK. And it's a foraging pocket guide, and it's really good. It's really good for beginners if you'd like to get into foraging and you are lost. You've got a couple of mushrooms, you've got some trees and also some plants, so it's really useful. So basically this is also known as razor strop fungus. The flavor is mushroomy but too bitter to be considered a good edible. Don't eat it, don't bother, it's not gonna be good. Where is it growing? It's growing on dead or damaged birch trees, so this is why it's called Birch Polypore. And you can see birch tree here with the typical white color, and also here. So this is what I sort of have here, and I've got different like shape and sizes. Check this one out. It looks like sort of a silly hat, right? And these ones, these are sort of like similar. Then I've got this one, which was growing in sort of strange location. And then I've got 2 babies. So yeah, this is what I've taken, and I can't wait to use it. So let's get back. So this common bracket fungus is found growing on birch trees, and it is truly the Swiss Army knife of fungi, utilized by humans for thousands of years for many practical and medicinal purposes. And that's why I wanted to look into this, and actually I am quite glad there are no mushrooms, no other mushrooms, so I can finally concentrate on this one. It has antibiotic and anti-inflammatory properties, and has been used as antiseptic to clean wounds and promote healing. And yes, I've got really nasty blister. I don't know what I did, and obviously I didn't wear plaster, that's why I made it war. So you can see it's flattened up, and it's not healing properly, so I will try to make myself a plaster, and I will have some cup of tea, and yes, I will get like proper MOT to get myself back on track. Let's see what happens. Current research is looking at its ability to fight cancers and viruses. And yes, I was checking other videos, and I came across the fighting cancer properties quite a lot, so do your research as always. And it is thought to have been used in the Bronze Age to get rid of parasitic worms, as well as for tinder. So if you are into making fires, this one will be for you. Once it dry, it should be wonderful. Why don't you give it a try? It has also been used to sharpen blades and to make ink blotters. How wonderful! So how to use? You can use this mushroom as antifungal, antiseptic and self-adhesive plaster. And yeah, let's just try it, shall we? Okay, I made some cutting here with the knife, and you can see you can strip it off like that. And then let's put it on my finger. And okay, let's see whether it will actually stick. And you know, it is pretty cool. Wow, so there you have it, Mother Nature. This is pretty amazing. I am still impressed by this. So there you have it. If you got something and if you need bigger, obviously you will need a bigger Birch Polypore. I'm gonna clean them properly. You can see I've got bits and bobs from the trees, so I make sure they are nice and clean. Today I'm gonna try boil a tea from fresh one. I will see the difference and I'm gonna dry the rest. So basically I slice it into pieces, boil it with sort of like 500 milliliters of water for 30-40 minutes. You can boil it up to 1 hour, and yes, boil it on sort of like low heat, sort of like simmering, and it will help to release the nice medicinal properties. And then you just strain it and drink it. If it's too bitter for you, you can put some honey or sweetener of your choice. I've got in the fridge elderberry cordial, so if it's too much for me to drink on its own, I will put some cordial into it. And you know, elderberries are amazing as well, so I think it will help me to fight my sniffles and stuff like that even better, so I shall see. And also I am planning to cook some chicken soup, and I think I will use some of the water for the tea into the soup as well, so I'm gonna use it this way. People are also making like tinctures, you can look into this, and also they are making like fine powder. I don't think I will go for the powder. I think I leave it dry in slices, and then it will help me to strain it sort of like better from the teas or from the soup. And you can see this is what it looks like inside when it's cut. So it's sort of like nice and spongy. You can see it's easily break down. So this is what you get. This is what it looks like inside. I don't think I will go for the powder. I think I leave it dry in slices, and then it will help me to strain it sort of like better from the teas or from the soup. Let me know in the comments below, have you came across this wonderful Birch Polypore, and I hope you can make more of the homemade plasters. And yes, so I will see how my blister is doing afterwards, and I might leave some fresh in the fridge, and yeah, see if I can make more of these homemade ones, which is pretty cool. I hope you find it useful. I hope you can identify Birch Polypore when you go out. Just look out for it. Obviously the key identifier is it is growing on birch trees. And this sort of funny shape I think I keep in the fridge for fresh tea. And here we go. I'm gonna simmer this for 30 to 40 minutes and make a tea, and use some for soup as well. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe now if you haven't done so, share with your friends and family, spread some love. Thank you so much for watching, and stay amazing. From my heart to your heart. Bye until next time.